Yo, Mac Cane's Garage coming at you again today. What are we working on today? We have a 2016 Chevy Trax LS AWD, which is all-wheel drive. It's got the Ecotech motor in it. And today, this vehicle is throwing up some codes with Misfire and Bank 2. So we're gonna do a tune-up. That is the typical response to a Misfire. It's a tune-up. Because this car has only got 59,000 miles. It's never been tuned up, according to the owner. So we're gonna take care of that today. So, what you gonna need? You're gonna need your spark plug socket remover. I don't know what size, because there's two different sizes. So once we figure that out, we will let you know. You're also gonna need T30 Torx. I got one that's on the socket. They make some to go inside of a screwdriver, or you can find like a normal Torx driver. You're gonna need that. Probably a flathead screwdriver also, a magnet, probably a couple other things, but this will get you going. So, first thing you wanna do, disconnect that negative battery. Don't forget about that. Disconnect the negative terminal on your battery. You don't want to do anything electrical while your battery is still hooked up. Possibly you could get shocked, could zap something else, who knows. But you want to do that just for safety precautions. Then you want to pop off this little cover here. It just snaps off. Pop that bad boy off like so. We're going to set that to the side. So here is where your coil packs lie. I believe they're connected to this rail. So this is where you need the T30 Torx. As you can see, that it's got that little 6-point. That's what the Torx bit is. And you got a plug here. You'll have to pop back this little purple tab if you still got it. And that'll allow you to push down on here to pull this connector off. We've gone ahead and removed one of these long Torx screws. And I say long, as you see, once you unscrew these things, they do got some length on them. So set those to the side. Make sure you don't lose those. And then just pull up evenly on this bar here. It's got your coil packs attached to it. As you can see those. And then you can see down here in the plugs, shine some light. Our code was yelling for Bank 2. Guarantee that's Bank 2 right there, because that plug looks jacked. It is super rusty. And the other plugs look just fine. So we're not going to be stanky and cheap and just change just this one. We're going to change all 4 of them. And I think I'm going to change this coil here on number 2 as well, just in case that may be the problem. I'm gonna see if I can get just this boot on the end of the coil. I don't know why I tap that with the light. But if not, I may have to get this whole rail. We may have to order that whole thing for the customer. Oh yeah, we're gonna order it because that is corroded. I'm glad I did touch that. So yeah, we're gonna order the whole thing and change this whole rail. See how the rest of these feel. Yeah, the rest of them are fine. That's kind of weird, just that one was firing like that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this rail, grab these plugs, and make it do what it do. All right, we got our parts in. This car has some AC Delcos in them, but those are on stock. So we went ahead with the Bosch double iridium. This is pretty much the same as what's already in there, or what was in there. These should be gapped at 28 thousandths, and when you put those in, you want to torque them down to 18 pound-feet. And we got our new coil. Get this thing out of the box. Get this out of here. As you can see, that's the new compared to the old, and you can see where the old one broke. As soon as we pulled this out of the car, that thing like disintegrated. So We're gonna go ahead and drop this in and plug her back up and see how we do. All right, guys, we got our coil back in. We've got our plug back in. Make sure when you put these two screws back in with your T30 Torx, the torque spec, I believe, is 71 inch-pounds. So go ahead and do that. So now we're gonna go ahead and hook our battery back up. Tighten this down. And give it a whirl and see how she sounds. Hey, we fixed our problem. Car's running smooth like butter now. Let's go and make sure our service engine light is off. And looking in. Yep, service engine light is off. We are good to go, people. So we're gonna go ahead and put our little bitty engine cover back on here. Make sure everything else is buttoned up. That's it. All right. More tips and tricks. Follow us on Instagram at The Mechanics Garage, MACHANIX Garage, or like and subscribe here on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Tell your friends about us. And thank you for hanging out. Peace.